Hello, my name is Jace. I'm just gonna be talking about what I analyzed in New Zealand Circus. This one is Caine and Bubble and some notes on the show, I guess. There will be no visuals for this. I have not seen episode 9 yet. I will go to sleep in the next 7 hours. And I'm really tired. And I will just be reading the notes that I took on my 2 rewatches of the Amazing Zero Circus. If I trip up on anything, I'm very sorry. And things might be out of order because I rewatched it twice instead of just once. And I didn't get my notes in order. Last time I watched it was about May 13th. So I do not have a fresh Zero Circus mind. That's all. And let's just get on into it. First of all, I need to cover the weight. I will be taking the interpretation that the voice actor said it in, which is realizing what he's doing is wrong. I will be taking that as canon because I think the voice actor would know the character more than I do. So I will be taking that as canon. In the pilot, he claims the exit door to be a digital hallucination, but frantically interrupts Pony, insisting it's a digital hallucination and appearing very nervous. Additionally, he claims he was the one who made it, saying it was unfinished. Side note / theory, he does this because he knows they can conjure things, and he doesn't want them to be in control, because he wants control. Next note, he claims he doesn't have control of their minds in the pilot, which is not true. In the pilot, he also says it'll all be spoiled when Pomni goes through the exit door leading to the void. Is the void the exit? I don't know. In episode 2, Caine is immediately referred to as God by the princess. I just thought that was funny. He voices that Zubal's actions and words being hurtful in episode 3. Dang, we skipped all the way to episode 7 over here. When he goes able... Oh wait, this one's actually wrong. My bad. So scratch that one. He can mess with their minds. Not really. Way to go, buddy. Caine, quote, confirms that episode 7 was an adventure. Caine pieces things together quickly about Kinger. That was probably talking about episode 8. In episode 2, after deleting Gummy Goo, he says that if he loses track of who's an NPC and who's human, he says, who knows what could happen as his voice trails off. He sings Daisy Bell in front of Zubal's door. Side note / theory, Daisy might be Zubal's name? I don't know. He says, before they cut me off when talking about pictures of the CNA building. Caine immediately nervous and frantic. Wow. Caine is immediately nervous and frantic when Pomni says our names when Jax was talking about Caine messing with their heads. Could be the exit. Caine said he created the program that creates a body, quote, perfectly encapsulating their mind files. I think that's interesting. Caine, while spiraling, says, I'm the original. Side note / theory, that might prove my theory. Parentheses that he went rogue. Then this goes into my theories, and these are all just theories, bro. Caine was cut off from CNA, went rogue, killed / merged or absorbed with another AI, one meant to replace him, then made the circus. Side note / theory, that might be why he has heterochromia, because one eye color is the original and the other is the eye color of the one he absorbed. I think that's a pretty plausible theory. I don't know. Bubble is definitely Caine's thought bubbles, and I refuse to think anything else. He also might be a fraction of the AI that Caine merged with / killed. In episode 2, this is back to notes, and we're just talking about Bubble. 4 notes about Bubble is, in episode 2, he says something that isn't censored by Caine's usual cartoonish censor bar. That's concerning, Bubble. In episode 3, the backwards message says, I can't wait for all the children in the audience to get horrible nightmares from the monster. I spent 15 minutes trying to do the backwards message, just for it to be irrelevant to anything else. To control his anger when Zubo mentioned things like that. Actually, I think that was Caine. Wrong one. Yeah, Caine had to control his anger when Zubo mentions they liked the suggestion box adventure. Bubble swears more when Caine is worried or upset. Definitely thought Bubbles. I think that's all about the AIs in the show. Another thing about like the AIs and stuff, all of them might be AIs except for Gangle, which is why she doesn't have an evil counterpart. I don't know. Hardcore yapping. Unanswered questions. Why is the cellar wet? What the heck is up with the intervention? Why no evil Gangle? Why does Caine sing Daisy Bell outside Zubo's door? What's up with the intro in episode 8? I tried to interpret those the best I could, but I took those as unanswered questions. Notes about the show. Every time someone goes a little crazy, darkness begins growing around the rims of the screen. There were a lot of 57 on a flashbang Zubo had. 57 seconds/minutes as an example for the ghost in episode 3, and when Caine was talking in an episode. I don't remember. Number 57 for Orbsman's Order in episode 4. And I do believe that is all with the AI things. I hope you enjoyed me yapping. Have a nice whatever it is. And bye. Yeah, bye.